Boom. Hey, internets. Got a good question from T.O. Lakota. And the question is, how do you determine partnership percentages? Great question. And I've definitely dropped a couple videos on partnership. Most of them cautions and warning about how you enter a partnership. So I'll throw a card up here. I might throw another one throughout the video. But in any case, this is interesting, especially now, because with the popularity of the channel, I'm getting non-disclosure agreements to get offered to be part of projects or clothing lines, typically like once a month. Once a month, someone will email me, I want to talk to you about project with possible equity stake, etc. A lot of them are horrible ideas, or some people will think that they're original, but they've been done before in some different iteration. Remember, fashion, billion-dollar industry, so there's a lot of ideas that have been tried and executed and not executed correctly. So actually, here's a note. The success possibility of a brand is still very difficult given a lot of different factors, like someone with money connected to a famous person, like a professional athlete or an actor, musician. It's still difficult because there's a lot of moving parts. So I've been in the meeting to be an owner for a brand so many times. So let me answer the question. My answer is, it depends on how much value each person is bringing to the table, right? And then money, whoever's bringing the money up front, because that's the biggest risk, right? So typically, if I'm put into a deal, my risk is time and talent, right? Because you're getting design director and brand management and design in one person, production knowledge, that sort of thing. So typically, I'm typically not cutting any money for the deal. My skin in the game is talent, right? So, but if you're in a situation where there's someone in bringing the money, they definitely have a huge bargaining chip to have maybe more than 50%. I mean, it depends, because none of it definitely will exist without that initial risk up front. Now, on their side of things, that's a lot of risk. You're basically saying, we believe this is going to happen with our research and our passion and the team we put together, whatever awesome things your business plan says, is an educated guess that you're going to make it. But that person, the money person, they're putting the money on the line and basically saying, if it doesn't come back, then I'm okay with that. So you got to keep that in mind. So having said that, each situation bears its own percentage, right? So it depends, but what I do find is people won't necessarily be realistic with what their percentage is. Like, oh, I came up with the idea and I'm the designer. But in the long term of things, they don't want to do anything. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's a lot of brand management that needs to go on. Realizing a startup, all of the work in the beginning is going to be design work, right? Sales is going to come in a little later, and you can break off percentages for that. But to get the right sales guy, which is extremely important, you need to have to be able to give them some sort of leverage to get involved as well. Yeah. This is sort of like my YouTube answers in general, so it sounds a little bit vague, but each situation is going to be very specific to who's getting involved. And then, like, for example, if I do a project moving forward, which I am, and you guys will hear about it in the future, I'm leaving room to partner in equity for the right person to come in. And I have an idea of who that person might be, but I'm just keeping available stake so that if the right person comes along, then I can give them some sort of leverage to work and bring their specific skill set to bring the label to another level. Hope that helps. Any other questions? There's a lot with this category, so if you have any other questions, please drop it all down below. Follow the kid on social media when you get a chance. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.